Okay, welcome back to Cooking for the Family. Today we're making chicken soup that can cure any cold. Someone isn't feeling too well over here today, so I'm only making a bowl for one. I have about a chicken thigh and a chicken leg, and that's going to be our soup broth. Let's move on over to our vegetables and the other ingredients I'm going to put in the soup. This is pretty well everything we'll be using today. We have some chopped garlic, onion powder. We don't really like real onions around here, so just to get the flavor, we use onion powder. I've got some pepper. We grind our pepper. Bay leaves. I'm using a lemon. Some celery. Just for this, I'm using about half a carrot. Obviously some salt. And we like to use olive oil. We think it's healthier. If you can afford it, go ahead. If you can't, use whatever oil you have. That's fine. So let's prepare this and put it together. Firstly, let's just put the bay leaves in the pot. Chop our lemon. Put that in the pot. Peel our carrot. Chop our carrot. Wash celery. Chop celery. I only used half of this. I thought I'd use the full thing. I didn't. So half a stick of celery, half a stick of carrot. This isn't a very big portion of soup, but we're going to saute these while the soup boils. I've set my stove top to high just so that I can get a good sear on these, and then I'm going to probably put it down low. Depending on your oven or your stove top, it might stay really hot for a while, so just make the adjustments the way you need to so you don't burn everything. You're just trying to get a good sear and everything, and that them caramelize. So I just have a little bit of olive oil here in the pan. This is going to start to sizzle, and we'll cut to that. In the meantime, let's just go ahead and add a bit of onion powder. Yeah, delicious. And a bit of salt. This is sort of a taste as you go sort of thing. Last thing I'm going to add to the pot before I strain this is some pepper. Beautiful. Okay, these veggies seem to be searing up well. Since I don't have two hands, I'm just going to scoop out a little bit of garlic and add it to the pan here. You don't want to do that right away because the garlic will burn way faster than anything else. Gotta let go. I am so sorry my phone died during filming, but this is what we're left with here. It's just a combination of everything. I've strained the soup broth, I've pulled apart the chicken, put it back in. With the vegetables we sauteed. So if you'd like, you can also boil some potatoes on the side if you're looking for something a little bit more hearty. I don't add potatoes because I find the starches don't allow all those nutrients to get into the body quicker. It's the thickness of all of it sort of gets mixed in with everything. So if you're looking to cure something quick and make sort of an elixir / a meal, this is the best way to go about it. It really kicks in when you're not feeling well. So over here on the side I have a pot of water, which I'm going to boil the pasta in. I never ever boil the pasta in with the soup broth, only because it will absorb all of the broth instead of you absorbing the broth. Everybody likes a little bit of pasta in their soup, so I'm putting a little bit in this one. Boil it separately, put it in the bowl separately, and then put your broth on top. I'll show you how I do that after the pasta's cooked. As I wait, I'm just going to enjoy some of this fresh homemade iced tea. We made it last night. It's just some boiling water, 6 tea bags in a pitcher. I used half a lemon. I let that boil in with the water, and just add as much sugar as you want, right? Whatever tastes the best. It might be a little bit bitter than the store brand stuff, but it's a lot better for you, and it tastes like it too. Okay, now that my noodles are ready, we can combine everything and get to kicking that cold to the curb. Let's go. I put the noodles in the little bowl here for my daughter. She's not going to need too much, so what we're going to do is we're just going to scoop up the broth with some chicken. I'm just going to put that on top until we start to see a little film. The broth. And this should serve her up a couple times a day anyways. Super, super healthy. Filled with lots of vitamins and minerals and all kinds of things that are going to really kick a cold to the curb. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. Well, thank you so much for standing by and watching this video. I hope that the soup cures your cold or your loved one's cold. And thank you. Have a great day. Bye.